This week for the True Sim Challenge we're at none other than the home of golf itself, St Andrews, the old course. This is a course obviously I've featured quite a number of times anyway. I'm not sure exactly how many, but featured a few times anyway on the channel. I know back last year I did on the original True Sim or course challenge series, should I say. I did do it then, but I did used to have the green grids on in that one. As far as I'm aware, I probably have, but if I have, it's been a long time. Played this course without the green grids on. Certainly never played it without the putting marker or anything like that on. But it's going to be a bit of a challenge today. Let's crack on and see what wind we're going to get. Default. Yeah, well, we'll keep it at default. I don't mind default. None and very high. They're obviously the two that I won't do. But default, we'll just see what the course is going to throw at us this evening. So everything else left at default as well. Going to create match. As you can see, fairways and greens fairways and greens are going to be firm. Green speed is medium, and obviously wind speed and direction both default. We are going to be playing off, if I can get to the right place, we're going to be playing off the blue tees, which are 7,274 yards, and we're going to keep it on pin set 1. Alright, hole 1 at St Andrews. Let's see what the course can throw us. The winds don't look too bad, but again, default, they could easily jump up. At the moment, they look kind of, I wouldn't say low. I'd say maybe the lower end of medium. They look like they're maybe about 6-7 miles per hour. At most, no more than that at the moment anyway, but let's see what we've got. I should know this course by now. I think anybody who plays the game has definitely played this course at least once. I was actually only just looking there before starting to record, and this version of the course, yeah, it's actually designed and created by CLV, has about 45,500 plays. So yeah, I think pretty much the majority of the TGC 2019 community has played this course at some point or another. Right, so we're left with 50 to 55 in. So we're definitely going to want to be on a pitch shot. I think I'm going to be closer to the 50. I just have that feeling, but we'll go up to about half anyway. If it does go a little bit long, I know the greens are firm. Alright, look like a decent swing. It's holding pretty well. Ooh, sit down. Touchdown pretty much pin high. So yeah, I was playing about 53 maybe. Somewhere in between the 50 and 55. It was a little bit too long. Anyway, this should be right to left. Slight downhill. Doesn't look like it's going to break overly aggressive. I don't think that's force of habit. Don't know why I'm doing that. Don't have a button marker today. But hopefully, roughly around about here should be good. Green speed as well is 151. Oh, I turned a little bit quicker. This is actually my first True Sim round since recording last week's video at Wolf Creek, which is currently, as it stands at the moment, the lowest round we've had so far in the True Sim Challenge at 7 under. Alright, hole 2, 448 to the pin. And this is the thing now with links golf as well, is that there's very little landmarks. I can't see any bunkers or anything like that off here, but we should be aiming, yeah, just about left of the pin. About here should be perfect. Not sure if I pushed that. Looked like I shot a little bit to the right off the club. Ah, we're fine. More than fine. So yeah, as I was mentioning a minute ago, I've mentioned it a few times actually, that I absolutely cannot stand playing very high winds. 150 to 160. Let's see. Right, we've got a 160 marker there in front of us, behind us. So I'm going to say we're more at 150. I'm going to go 9 iron. Little touch of deal off just for the angled wind. Oh, I think I pulled that a little bit. It needs to come around. But yeah, saying about why I hate playing very high winds, and that's a good shot if it sits there. Come on, don't run back down. I know it runs away there. And a fine example of it is at the time of recording now, in the current event, yeah, actually it'll still be running because it's Wednesday evening now, is this week's TGC Tours event on the PGA Tour. Obviously it's the Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass. When I played the first 2 rounds of that, 9 feet were slightly uphill. Oh no. Yeah, that's me trying to think about what I want to say about the TGC Tours. Completely messed that one up. But at least, anyway, we should get away with par. But yeah, played the first 2 rounds. Both first and second round, the wind speed was defaults. Now, I've mentioned a couple of times the reason why I'm not a fan of default winds in any society. I don't mind in a casual round or something like this. But obviously I've mentioned a few times why I don't like it in society events. On left to the pin again. Hopefully I got it fast there. But yeah, no, they were relatively calm the times that I played them. Played both of them. First round I shot 17 under, and second round I shot 14 under. So I was 31 under through 2. Round 3, very high winds, and it was it southeast? It was either southeast or southwest direction. I can't remember. Right, I think I'm gonna go in between here. Yeah, I'll just work this one out real quick. Right, it's 80 to 85. Right, we're just gonna go. No, I don't want a chip shot. Normal shot, fully lofted. That's a dead-on crosswind. So this should be pretty good. Wind has jumped up now. It's about, I'd say it's at least 8-9 mile per hour minimum, if not 10. But yeah, winds were very high for the 3rd round, and oh, almost dropped that one in on the bounce. Right, so we're going to pick up the first birdie and move it to 1 under anyway on the 3rd. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, winds were very high, and can't remember what direction to say. It was either southeast or southwest, whatever it was. And I mean, I had a bloody nightmare on that. Somehow, a few people were magically able to shoot 15, 16 under par. I could not get near the greens. I could not for the life of me get near half of the greens. I actually can't wait for what day is today? Yeah, it's Wednesday, so I think it's a Friday. No, not till Friday. I think it's I think it's tomorrow. I think it's Thursday. The 3rd round scorecards go live on the site. I actually can't wait to see the stats for that and see what my greens and regulation was, because it was a bloody nightmare. And obviously the clubs that I have in the bag, apart from not including the driver and putter, 2 wood, 5 wood, 4 iron down through to 9 iron, and then 4 wedges. So bloody hell, why is my name always in the way? What's that? 171 to the pin. Well, we're a little bit in front of it. I want to say 160. That's an 8 iron. Like, I mean, I have clubs that are good for a range. Like, I can use different tempos for different situations, no matter what I did for half the holes. I couldn't get there. I couldn't get it. And shit, I went out too far there. I think went out too far. Yeah, it's gonna be a lengthy putt. Oh wait, hold on. See where this one goes. We'll speed it up. It's not bad. It's pretty much pin high, roughly. But yeah, I struggled on that for 4 under, and as I say, there was a few certain people and all that were magically able to get well into the double digits, and then that just completely screwed me up. I'm surprised actually that my controller is still in one piece, because I was squeezing it out of anger and frustration that much. That's braking slightly to the left at the end. Alright, yeah, we're gonna just go out here. Oh no, it went to the right first, shit. And then it turned back. I didn't see the left to right. Again, I'm making that mistake. I mentioned that in a couple of videos ago, that I'm not looking in and around where the ball is lying. I'm just focusing on where the hole is. But yeah, fourth round down. Yeah, so 4 under for the 3rd round, so that brought me to 35 under. And then I managed, was it 9 under? It was either 9 under or 10 under in high winds then for the 4th round. It looks like it's leaning. I need to focus on this round now because that was a horrible putt. I wasn't paying attention, as I say, to where the ball was lying or what way it was at the feet. It looks like here, it looks like the bloody thing is leaning a little bit, very, very slightly, to go left to right. Ball did feed a bit that way. We'll just go out a little bit. 12 to 14. We'll say 13 up to, so it'll be 25 or so. Come on, get in, get in, get in. Oh my god, you little turned off right at the end. Alright, we're giving back that shot we got on the previous hole. That's my own fault. I was waffling away about TGC Tours. There. But obviously, if you play TGC Tours anyway, I'm sure you're aware of the change that's been made, the metric that's been added into the API. Don't think I need to go into it, but it's obviously about, oh Christ, if I got the fast I'd pull that as well. But yeah, obviously it's about a certain swing method, so glad to see that they finally done something to tackle it, as it's been a problem for a while. 220 to 240, bit of a bad tee shot there. It's a par 5, don't exactly need to get there in 2. We'll just take the 2 wood. I hate taking driver off the deck, I always screw it up. And right, we'll aim a little bit here because this is definitely going to go left, but the wind should balance it. Alright, it's holding pretty straight. I don't know if I think I got the fast. Oh crap. Oh, I never looked at the distance. I was just thinking, yeah, par 5, blasted 2 wood. Yeah, this is going to be fun. You bleeding gobshite, you. That's me again, just talking away, and I'm not giving it the full count of 100 to 110 feet. Mother of Christ, I don't even think it's worth trying to aim this. I'll give it a go. I'll always put at least once, whether it's this distance or not. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it straight, just see where it goes. It's for an eagle shot anyway. See where it goes. Right, it's feeding. It should actually come back a little bit left, I think. If this goes in, if this turns and goes in. Oh, that was starting to turn back to the hole. Just 94 feet. Didn't have the pace. I'll take that. Not a bother. Right, concentrate moment. Still pick up birdie here. After that absolute cock up of an approach shot. Get in there. There we go. I'll take that. That's a beautiful 2-putt. I'll take that all day. Proud of that putt actually though. That was if the greens were a little bit faster, I'd say that might have just trickled its way a little bit closer to the hole, if not drop, as it was starting to track in. Right, come on, let's concentrate. Let's concentrate on the round. Aiming about here. That to me looks pretty much like I'm going to be aiming. Let's say about here. Watch, probably screwing this up now. Nah, we should be alright. Well, I might kick lefts. Yeah, a little bit left, but luckily the slope will kill the pace of it. As well, if you did catch the how I play each round video, right, let me concentrate on this one first. 110 to 120, 143 there behind us. Don't even know how far I hit off the tee. Right, we'll go gap wedge. I'll tell you what, we'll take a chance with gap wedge. If this is closer to 120 now, it's going to be a lengthy putt again, but if it's more 110, I'll go about half loft. Hopefully it's more 110. A slightly angled wind can hold it up a little bit. Yeah, as I was saying, if you caught that video, a few things that I forgot to mention. One of them being that I spoke about this. This is what I still do to this day. Obviously I'm doing it now and in any other video that I do, but I do it as well when I'm not recording. That's like, when I'm not recording, I'll commentate it to myself, whether it's aloud or just in my head. I'll commentate each shot, and I find that way as I'm talking myself through each shot, it's properly registering, although I'm fucking yapping away again, so this isn't registering. Looks good here though. Turn. Very nice pull. Yeah, so that's what I'll do, and I'll talk myself through each shot, not just the setup process, but after I take the shot as well, I'll comment to myself or as to how good the swing was, and I find then that helps me control as well tempo a little bit more. We should be good. Do I want to take the driver? No, I'm not going to take driver. I'm not going to take driver, just in case. But another thing that I do, because as I did mention in that video, is I primarily play literally just society events. Apart from doing these True Sim Challenge videos, it's very, very rare to find me playing just a casual round, unless I do magically play alongside a few of the lads or whatever, or the likes of what would be the current Ryder Cup event for the Money Tour Society. It's very, very rare to find me playing anything other than a society event. Put a little bit of loft. Yeah, put about there on the loft, I'd say. Full on crosswind. So what I'll do is I'll pick. Oh, that was trying to trickle. That was trying to trickle to the hole. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll pick one of the societies that I'm in out of the 10 at random, and I'll use a round of that to warm up and get a feel for the swing and the tempo and all that sort of thing, and then I'll head on into another one. So if there's one society that you're in, if you do the same as myself, like if you just primarily play society events. Par 3, 8, 193, playing about 191, right? The firm, medium, 172. Should be alright, just put out for the wind. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, so if there's a society event, whether you care much for it at all, if it's just a little casual, have a laugh, not really very competitive society, like pick that one and just do a warm-up round, and then if there is one where you do play a bit more competitively or whatever, you've warmed yourself up then. So basically a practice round. 12 to 14, definitely left to right. Looks slightly downhill. Slightly down. But as well, what I do is what I did before just starting to record here. Turn. No, that turned way too late. Was I just hit the driving range just to warm up my swing, because it's getting a little bit late now after time of recording, so I don't want to be all night doing it and risk waking the little fella up. I think she's having an early night herself. She's in work early in the morning, so. But yeah, so because what I find when I first start playing, you may well find it yourself, is that this is potentially drivable. You'll find that. Right, full loft. We're taking a gamble here. Now this could go anyway. I'm well out. Full loft. Fast downswing. Oh, did I get the fastest? Coming around, or I think I got a fast, but I think it was only boarding to be a light fast. Is it gonna get enough pace to get up there? Nah. Well, it's just a little chip up to the hole anyway. But yeah, what I find when I first sit down to play, whether it's the golf club or any other game, is that 18 to 20. Yeah, we're on flop. Is that I find that there's a lot of grip, and would I go so far as to say friction between my thumb and the stick. So say for example the way that I've described how I swing, will let my thumb slip off the bottom of the stick and then push forward, is that there could be too much friction. And what I kind of find is that if I warm up or do a warm-up round in a society that I'm not really that competitive in, or not really pushed about what my score would be or anything like that, it kind of puts a little bit of, could you say, moisture, I suppose you could say, between your thumb, between my thumb and the stick. So like obviously say if it's warm, like if you're playing for a long period of time, you'll know that your hands kind of get a little bit sweaty over time. It kind of gives that, it kind of loosens up that grip between your thumb and the stick. And I find it as well that tends to help me control the tempo and the swing a lot better as well. 250, right, we're going to be aiming pretty much dead on the pin. 381 to the pin. I haven't really talked much about the bleeding course and what the holes are. Just yapping away. Ooh, come on, get up and over. Get up and over. Alright, we are inside 80 yards by the looks of it. 70 to 75 up 4, so we'll say 70 to 70, or 71 to 76. I'll play safe. I'll take a pitch shot, obviously. It's going to be a gap wedge. 68 now. If it's 71, greens are firm. I'll put a little bit of loft on it. Nothing too major. If it runs long, it runs long. Good swing. There was something else as well that I was meant to mention in that video. It's closer to 70. Come on, run, 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 run. That'll do. I'll take it. Actually, yeah, here's one thing. Like, see now we're 9 feet from the hole. So say we were further back for a full shot or whatever. That's kind of the range. I don't think I mentioned it anyway in that video. Is that that's sort of my ballpark where I like to be, 10 feet and in. Getting the approach shot I consider to be a great approach. 10 to 20 feet, good approach. Getting outside 20 feet, bad approach. There was something else though. And that's gone on my head, and looking at this now, this looks like it wants to play straight. It really does. It really does look like it wants to play straight, but looking at the cup, it looks like it's very slightly leaning. Very slightly leaning. I'll take a chance on just doing a touch left. Oh, it did turn. It did. I should have trusted me gut looking at the cup. Very subtle little break on that one. But we are 4 under par through 10. Moving along well. The final 8 holes got in store though, is the question. We've got a par 3 anyway for the 11th. Right, let's focus on the rest of the round. I'm not going to bullshit talk about bleeding any other crap now. We'll just focus on the round. 178 playing about 179. I've probably bored half you since we're all buggered off from the video anyway, so if you've made it this far through my waffle, fair play to you, that's an accomplishment. 179. We'll play 183 with that wind. Yeah, I should get it. Jeez, oh, I hate this. I hate this par 3. I always screw this one up. I think I pulled it slightly. It's coming back though. Come on. Sit. Get in the hole. Oh, I think that would have been... Yeah, that would have been the first hole in one for a true sin challenge. Unlucky there. That was close. That was inches away from going in. 7-footer, left to right. Downhill. Turn, holds, in we go. Alright, so I'll take a birdie. Jesus. 9 times out of 10 I'll screw this hole up with all aids on. And I go and nearly hold it for an ace, and then just cruise the ball in for the birdie. So 5 under par through 11. Right, left of the pin, right of the pin even. I think I can just make out just a little hint just over the bushes there. I can just make out a little hint of one of the bunkers. But yeah, I think we should be good here. Get it fast on it. Now that I aim it enough, or are we going? Oh, we're perfect. Just don't go right, don't kick right. Up and over. Beautiful tee shot. That should be just a little flop shot in, possibly. Alright, 30 to 35. Do we have a little marker above us? Wait, hold on. Alright, there's 21. So, I'm going to say 30. Yeah, I'm going to say 30. So that'll be sand wedge flop. We're on a bit of an upslope. I'll just put a little touch of loft on it. Now my look now, it's going to actually be more closer to 35, and I'm going to be well short. Oh, going to send it off a little bit to the right there, but no, that'll do. That'll do very nicely. What's that? No more than 5 feet. Which is dead on. Looks like it wants to turn a little bit to the right. Here it looks like it wants to be straight. I'll just go one touch. Oh, clenching there I was. It did have that little bit of turn. Thankfully I did actually aim a little bit off to the left of the pin. Right, this is definitely not going to be a driver off the tee. Just because we haven't got a tailwind, we'll just play safe. I'll hit it fast with the 2 wood though. Oh shit! Get up, get up! Oh, I should have aimed out a bit more left. It's going to be a challenge. Just getting up and out of this bunker. 160 to 180. We certainly don't want to play the driver. So change off that for safety. 160 to 180. Oh, is it going to be better off just pitching up out of the bunker and just try and scramble a par? I think that's going to be the better option. 150 marker in front of us, so we're definitely playing, I'd say, more 165, 170. I mean, I am not getting a 7-iron. Sorry, hold on, I was having an itchy ear here. I am certainly not getting a 7-iron up and over this bunker. I think safe bet. Yeah, I'm just gonna flop it. Just gonna flop it up out here. It's the best thing to do. Just flop it, get it onto the fairway. So we should have somewhere roughly around about a 9-iron shot into the green. 130 to 140. Yeah, there's the 150. Alright, I'm gonna say 135 is right. Pitching wedge. Pitching wedge, but I'm gonna put a bit of loft on there. Got a bit of tailwind. Right, off she goes with the loft. Can that little bit of wind pull it back around? Come on, be good, be good, be good. Alright, we still have a chance running away with par here. That was a bit of a horrible tee shot though, right into the bunker. No choice but to just try and scramble this par. Again, that's just a shame now that the textures are kind of covering over the hole. Go up a little bit. Come on, up, up, up. See, I'm up too high now. I can't see the break on it. But it looks again like it might want to be just slightly turning. Oh, I either pulled that or I went the other way. Oh my god, I left that short. Alright, we're dropping another shot. We're on back to 5 under. But still got 5 to play, so we're in a good position. Just need to be careful not to get any more bogeys on the scorecard. So the 4th hole of each 9, front and back, got a bogey. Got a par 5 coming up, 14th hole. And if we aim right at the pin, about here, we'll whip that one around. And yeah, the way that I whipped across really fast there, I think I briefly mentioned it in, oh shit. I whipped it around too far. But I briefly mentioned it in the video before as well. Default controls wise, shoulder buttons, so if you're using an Xbox controller, it'll be your right trigger. PS4, your R2 button, and then just left and right, and it'll just pan you across back and forth that bit quicker. Little how's it called, a little quality of life improvement if you're doing a major turn and aiming. 280 to, alright, we could definitely, do I want to? No, I won't get, I wouldn't say I'll get to the green. I wouldn't say so. I'll certainly give it a fast, get it up there as far as I can. Oh wait, hold on now. Oh, don't. Please come off. Oh, please come off the green. Thank you. I don't fancy another horrendously long putt. Alright, 20 to 25. So that is... Do we have a little marker? No, we don't. I'm going to say 23. So we're going to flop that full loft, and I'd say a full swing should be fine, hopefully. Unless it is actually the 20 yards. Alright, look good. Oh, sit there, sit. That'll do very nicely. And should be guaranteed the birdie here. There we go. Right, so we're back to 6 under. Now, I mean, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. We've got 4 par 4s. The hardest hole on the course coming up in a couple of holes, being the road hole. But we have the potential to finish this round lower than Wolf Creek, therefore making it the best round so far on the True Sim Challenge. Also, I think everybody knows what event. Shit. Oh, I kicked out, thankfully. Yeah, everybody knows what event is coming up now in the next few weeks. I think, what date is it? It's the 8th or the 9th of April. Obviously, we've got the Masters coming up, so make sure to keep an eye out for that Friday of the Masters weekend, or Masters tournament, whichever you want to call it. Heading into the weekend, I will be doing Augusta for the True Sim Challenge video that week. It'll probably be recorded in advance, so I won't be talking about any scores on the leaderboard or anything like that. I'm tempted to call this 130. Right, what I'll do is I'll go pitch and wedge, and I'll crank the loft up just in case it is closer to 130. Maybe a little bit more. But yeah, I'll be recording that in advance. What I want to try and do, get a good hop. And a bit of a roll. That's not bad at all. What I want to try and do, because I might have to maybe record it a couple of times just to get the timing of it right, is I want to try and do not just the 18 holes of the main course, but I want to try and get the par 3 course in there as well. So that'll definitely be a bit of a longer video. I know True Sim rounds at the moment are averaging somewhere in the region of 35 to 40 minutes. But this one will definitely be touching in and around about the hour. If I can't squeeze it into an hour, it'll have to be, oh, that's a beautiful putt. It'll have to be 2 separate videos, obviously, because as a lot of you might be aware, I do all my recording and editing directly on the PS4, and PS4 only lets you record a maximum at once of 60 minutes. So I mean, that's no problem. I can just splice the 2 videos together. I can do the par 3 and then do the main course, and then put them together in the Share Factory. Now the Share Factory lets you record, or lets you create a video of 80 minutes, so yeah, an hour and 20 minutes long. But now I don't know, PS4 Pro could be different. Please let that come around far enough, because we have out of bounds there. PS4 Pro could be different. I genuinely don't know. But if I try and export any video on the Share Factory bigger than, if I try to render and export it longer than 60 minutes, it won't do it. The PS4 just won't allow it. So I have to try and keep the maximum, say about 55 to 59 minutes long. If I keep waffling on, that's how long this bloody video is going to be as well. 100 to 110. 100 to 110, that's up 3. I will say say 110. Just going by the 140 marker there and 48 marker there, I'm a little bit closer to the 140. Hey, hold on. Nah, that wouldn't be just 30 yards, would it? Need to think here now for a second. That wouldn't be just 30 yards. Right, we'll go in the middle. We'll say 105. So that's going to be sand wedge. With that wind, definitely want to put a bit of loft on it. Good bit of loft. Oh, come on. Don't come around anymore. It's tracking pretty well. Oh, too long. Shit, it was about 100 yards. I was kind of looking at the 48. I looked at a bit further between that, or away from the 48-yard marker that was there compared to the 140. So I was thinking, oh, can't be 50-yard difference between the two make me 100. 18 to 20, definitely right to left, big right to left. Oh, I'm going to be aiming off out here easily. Yeah, I'll definitely put it out about here. Just aim to get this one close. Come on, turn, turn, turn. Oh, that was a good read. Unlucky not to let that one drop. Now we've got 2 to play. We have the hardest hole on the course coming up next. And we are right now tied with Wolf Creek score-wise. At 7 under par. So I will be more than happy to escape here par. Now, is this the pin location that I'm thinking of? Yeah, it's not too bad. I know there's one that's sort of level. If you go directly right of the 497 marker there, it's pretty much just a little bit further past where the S of for yards is, and that's a bitch of a pin to get. But this one's not too bad. It's just getting the tee shot right, because we're going to be coming down roughly where the fairway is starting to bottleneck. About here. Hopefully should be alright. Right, it's coming around now with the wind. I don't think I put a fast on it there. Hopefully I didn't, but no, we should be alright there. Still a lengthy approach. Probably going to be somewhere in the region of a 7 to 6 iron. Usually anyway. But we have got the tailwind. 160 to 180. Right, 178 right in front of me. I'm going to say 170 with that tailwind. 8 iron. But I know the 8 iron likes to get a good hop on it. So I'm going to pop the loft right up on that. Play it straight at it. Let it push out with the loft, and then the wind hopefully should take it back in. Right, out she goes. Wind is taking her. It's tracking very, very nice. Shit. Too much loft. Too much loft. I was hoping it would have gone a little bit better than that. It was worth the shot though. A bit too aggressive on that one. That's a chip shot. Jesus Christ. Thank God I saw the pace that club was coming back there. Alright, just flop it up. There we go. Take the proper shot. Bloody hell. I thought I pressed it twice. That would have been a major disaster. Alright. Hole 18. Pretty much, I don't know, is there any other course where if you manage to miss a fairway this wide, you shouldn't be on a golf course? I mean, I'm fucking god awful at golf in real life, but I think even I'd managed to hit this fair. Well, to be fair, no, I probably still managed to send it off to the right and out into the road. Full loft, fast downswing, get up that fairway. But yeah, anybody who plays golf and is semi-decent, whether you're a complete rookie or amateur or whatever, if you can hit the ball, if you miss this fairway, get off the course. Alright, 40 to 45 yards in. Oh, have we got a marker? I'd love to get this one close. 51 yards there. So I'm going to say I'm about same 40 to 45 as well. Alright, we'll take a shot on it being 40. We're on a bit of an upslope here. I'll give this a touch of D-loft. Oh, come on, get down, get down, get down. Sit. Sit. No more than 6 feet. 5 feet for a birdie. Oh, I can see some very, very slight lean on that pin. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to go left edge, what I hope is left edge. Get in the hole. Beautiful. Beautiful finish. 8 under par. St Andrews, the old course, is now the lowest round that we have so far on the True Sim Challenge. Oh, delighted with that. Picked up the 2 bogeys, unfortunately. Which hole was it? Was the no, it was on the front nine, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the fifth hole actually. I think it was the fifth hole. Yeah, fifth hole par five, blasting it, and then I had that 100 to 110 yard foot putt, and that tracked. That would have been a beautiful. That would have been my record anyway. So far, my current record for putts, for length putts, is I think it's 74 feet, 74 or 75 feet. So I mean, that would have been a great one. 94 feet you made it, but still got away with the bird. That was a great round, and it's almost. Actually, yeah, hold on. It's almost matching. It's almost matching front and back nine. Obviously, we got a birdie on hole 11. But if you jumped that up to hole 16, it would have been picture perfect all the way across 4 under and both front and back nine. I truly enjoyed that round. I know I waffled on for quite a bit, but to be honest, actually, I think it helped me play a little bit better. But I'm going to leave this video here anyway. If you did manage to make it through all my waffling and got this far in the video, thanks very much for watching. I shall talk to you all in tomorrow's video. Until then, have yourself a good one and bye for now.